is a bit of a dilemma because the supercharger's literally just across here and they've closed the road.
Oh no!
So we might have enough charge to get electricity. So driving down to Milton Keynes in a Tesla Model X. It's actually quite a long trip for us in this, because generally if we are going long distance we won't necessarily go in this car, but we are going, but it does mean that we've got to stop at a couple of superchargers on the way, and then we're going to get back as well tomorrow, aren't we? So it's quite
it's a bit of an adventure for us in
it's
Tesla,
an yeah,
we don't normally do.
Pulling into the supercharger. So I'll just press this to unlock it. That's open charge port, and I'll set it to as full as it can possibly get. Although we'll need to be here for 20 minutes, don't we?
Yeah, but you said you didn't want to risk getting there. What would that give us? Just 15%?
Well, it reckons it'll get us there at 15%, doesn't it? It says there, we get there, if we charge it for only 20 minutes, we'll get there with 11%, although there is a supercharger near there. But I think we should let it charge us. We'll get a cup of coffee and wait for a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go, so it's starting to charge. Miles an hour, 95 miles an hour. That's the important one, how many miles an hour it's getting. There you go. So it even tells there 25 minutes to continue on your trip, so it knows where we're going. And you can see, look at that, it's getting 238 miles an hour. All for free as well.
Don't think there's an electric charging point.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel your
10 minutes later, we're still walking round. It's like all the way around the stadium. I don't know if you can see out there. This actual stadium, so they've built an hotel all the way around the stadium, which is kind of cool, but not when your room's like about a mile round.
do like little different receptions.
I know.
The different areas.
I know. Imagine if we have to go back to reception. But the key
Imagine
don't
if the
work.
card don't work.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a killer.
Firstly, can I say a massive thank you for obviously.
So we're just leaving Milton Keynes. The car had about 91 miles left in it, so just put in where we're going back home, and it's telling us to go to this supercharger that's quite nearby. It's saying up here like, gotta be over 50 minutes. Which doesn't sound right, does it? So unless it's like a slower charger, but in which case, in fairness, we don't want to be there for 50 minutes, do we?
No.
Because right at the start of the journey, it's not too bad having to stop for half an hour on your journey when it's halfway along, is it? But at the start of your journey, having to wait, it's a bit of a faff. I mean, I suppose you try to find like destination charging, wouldn't you really? But there wasn't any. There were no electric charging points where we've been. This is a bit of a dilemma because the supercharger's literally just across here and they've closed the road.
Oh no!
So we might have enough charge to get electricity.
Are you gonna ask?
I don't know.
What do we do?
I don't know. Can we get through this way?
You have to go right through, sit down here.
Yeah.
Past the school, there's a left-hand turn.
Right, it'll reroute me
Hartwell,
then, won't it?
And then it'll Hartwell,
Right,
and you
okay.
need to keep going that way.
Alright, thank you. Yeah, so hopefully it doesn't take us too far out. That'd be a signal. But you always do wonder that, don't you? Like, genuinely when you're pushing it on your charge, if something goes wrong, like it's like when you get somewhere and there's no electric charging points left, you can be screwed, can't you?
Yeah.
Just trying to work out the best way of getting around, because this way is going to take us miles round, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas if we go back that way and do that, that'll take us to it.
Yeah.
We've made it, we think. I think we have. I think we
What's
have.
here?
AMPR, please register with reception within 10 minutes of arrival to avoid fines. What's that about? It says it's going to take an hour before we can continue on our trip.
It's not right there.
I don't know why. But it's charging at the right rate. But this is only an hour to the next one as well.
This isn't a good advert, is it?
It's not really though, is it? And I love a Tesla as well. But I think it's because for most of us, you only actually use your car for just short trips. Like, use it to work and back, don't you?
Yeah.
And so you don't think about it that you're actually long distance. And it's just maybe not the car for long distance trips. Short distance is perfect. I never have to, you know what I mean? I use it to go to work and stuff, don't I, every day? And all the day-to-day stuff. So it's like, probably 99% of trips is perfect, but these odd trips that we do, once or twice a year? Yeah. Oh, I live in the dream. There's literally, 5 Teslas? There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 charging points, so actually if anyone else came now, they won't actually be able to, they won't even be able to charge the car. So that's going to be interesting as more Teslas come onto the market, that are you actually going to be able to charge them? Is there enough superchargers and electric charging points? I think it needs to change really. It needs to be very much more like a petrol station. Let's just rock up to a petrol station with credit card and use pay for electricity. It's this hassle of having to have, I mean, Tesla do it the best way in terms of you just plug into a Tesla charging point, but I think on all the other networks you need like a membership card or an app, which is just stupid. You should just be able to rock up to like a BP petrol station, pay with a credit card and get some electricity. Then it will become ubiquitous, you know, everyone would have an electric car. But until then it's a bit of a faff, this, isn't it? Having to come to like random hotels and things. We got back, we didn't film because, to be fair, we got fed up with being in the car that long. So is an electric car any good for long distance? Well, it's all about compromise. An electric car probably isn't built for long distance. It's built for 80 to 90%, if not more, of your normal use of a car, which is commuting. It's short distances, and even for me with a Tesla, for 99% of the time, it is perfect, and I couldn't have asked for a better car. But when you do want to do those long distances, yeah, it's not ideal. And I know some people would disagree with me, but it's about compromise. Everything in life's about compromise, and certainly with transport and stuff, it's about compromise. Because yes, you could do that same trip in, say, in a Ferrari or something, and you'd look really cool, it'd be really fast, but you'd only have 2 seats. You wouldn't be able to park it anyway. You'd have reliability issues, for example. The Tesla's no different in terms of, or any electric car, in the compromise is, yes, you can get to places for free or very near to free, and you're doing it in a car that's got autopilot and all the nice mod cons, and it's a lovely car to drive. But your compromise is, you're going to have to wait 30 minutes or so to charge your car up. And everything's about compromise, but everything is in life. I mean, I talk about a lot with, obviously, work and stuff, and with businesses and things, like people want, say, some software, for example, that does 100% of everything they need. It's not going to happen. It's all about compromise, isn't it? If you can find some software that can do 80% or 90% of what you need it to do, that's perfect. And you've got to ask yourself, is that last few percent, is it really worth all that effort? Like for me to get a Tesla that could do that journey, I'd have to custom build something, wouldn't I? The world isn't perfect. Life isn't perfect, and things aren't perfect. Because if they were, everyone would have one. You know, if Tesla could do all the journeys and never need charging up ever, everyone would have one. Of course they would. Let me know what you think. Matt totally disagree with me. Comment below, like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye.